This is the Conduit. All right, y'all. It is Sunday, June 6th, 2021. Beautiful day, Kitsap County. I love when it rains really hard and you don't have anywhere to go. The smell, the sound, it's great. Great time to read a book, watch some Netflix, do whatever you do. But I'm coming to you because it's day 2 of my second shot of the Moderna. As I reported to you yesterday, I did have some side effects after the first hour. I was experiencing tingling down into my left arm, into my pinky and my ring fingers. And it was substantial enough for me to be concerned. It wore off after a while. I would say maybe 4 or 5 hours. It wore off. And, I didn't really have any issues with that. I got a headache later on in the evening. But other than that, I felt pretty good yesterday, which was Saturday when I got the shot. I had about, 10:30 a.m. And then today, again, felt pretty good. I'd probably give myself maybe a 7 out of 10, as far as how I was feeling. Just a little slow, just not myself, not my upbeat, bubbly self. Tired, definitely, feeling fatigued. Not a lot of motivation, today. But other than that, I would say, it was a good day. All things considered, as I reported, many folks have had, no symptoms to feeling like they've had the flu for 3 or 4 days, and everything in between. So I'm definitely somewhere in between, if this is the worst of it, I'm good. If I had to really get out there and do what I had to do today, I would have been able to do it, and, pretty easily. Wouldn't have been too bad for me. So, I thank everyone that suggested that I hydrate and that I, take my vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B, zinc before, a few days before, get that going, and then make sure that I had, keep that going after. So I'm doing my best to stay hydrated, taking my vitamins, and just trying to make myself rest. Because it's hard to make yourself rest when you just go. So it's been difficult to kind of shut it down, but shutting it down is what I did today, for the most part. And so it's been good, and like I said, having that hard rain, oh man, I love it. I love it. For me, fall is my favorite season. So summer, it can get too hot. I like a good 72, 73 degrees with a little overcast, or not overcast, but some clouds. So it's just not beaming down on you, and a light breeze. That's like a perfect summer for me, not too hot. The winter, how I feel about the snow. I don't drive in the snow, so it looks pretty, but I don't feel the snow at all. Spring, it's whatever. But fall, man, oh man, you get the leaves turn. It starts getting dark earlier. You get that rain. Sometimes you're driving and it's like 6 p.m. and your headlights are on and that rain is just pounding. Your wipers are going back and forth, and it just, I don't know, it's just something about it. Not all the time. It's just sometimes it's just a great feeling, And then, like I said, if you're home sitting on the couch or sitting in your chair or sitting up in your bed, and you're just hearing that rain just hit, like I said, you can smell it. Man, it's awesome. It's nothing like it. So it's a good day to, hey, I'm not going anywhere, it's gonna pour down raining. All right, cool. So that's my report today. As you know, Rob and Stephanie both got the Pfizer shot. So Rob got his second shot 2 days ago on Friday, and he reported he was feeling pretty good. Had some soreness in his arm, And some of that is because he sleeps on that arm that he gets a shot in. So that makes it a little bit worse. But he felt like, kind of the same thing I was reporting. If he had to, he can, raise up and do what he had to do if he really had to grind it out. But he needed today to, just kind of go ahead and recharge and let his body rest. But other than that, I think he's doing all right. And Stephanie was doing pretty good with her first Pfizer shot. So all in all, G2 is doing pretty well. Brother Raymond got to his first Moderna. He's doing pretty well. He checked in on me to make sure I was okay. So I sent him a text, said, yeah, I'm doing all right. Everything is good. So the G2 crew, we are 4 shots in, or at least 4 of us getting vaccinated here in the last 2 days. So we're doing our part. And so that's good. That's good. So, but as you can see, I'm not, 100, I'm not like, hey, let's go. I'm going in on some topics and getting down to nitty gritty. So it is what it is. But like I said, I will come every day and share this information because I think it will be helpful for others as they make the decision on whether to get vaccinated. And then if they have a choice on which one they take advantage of, either the Moderna or the Pfizer. So again, I do want to put down there, as you can see, there is free transportation for vaccinations and or KEPA appointments. So again, we have about 24 days or 23 since this day is almost over before the moratorium of eviction ends in this state, unless the governor does something different. So please take advantage of the resources that are available. I'd also put out there, I have a family of 7 who is in need of housing. 2-parent household with 6 boys, and they are in need of housing, and they need it pretty immediately. So if you know of anyone that has any opportunities out there, we will try to exhaust all the resources that we know to tap into. But I kind of want to put that out there in case somebody else is listening and saying, hey, you know what? I have just a thing, or I know someone that might be able to help out. Go ahead and give them this information. So again, family of 7, 5 young boys in the house, and 2 parents trying to do what they can to take care of their family. So again, just give us a call, 360-373-3000. And while we're on the subject of kids, I'll go into this a little bit deeper later, but it's never too early to get your kids understanding the value of a dollar and understanding financial literacy. And so, Layla is 9. Her birthday is in October. And so, she got her first stocks. And so I want her to kind of understand how this all works. She happens to love Roblox. She happens to love Roblox in a bad way. She, I try to play it with her, just not getting it. But she loves Roblox. And so, it's like, oh, Dad, I want some, Google Play money so I can put some money on the Roblox and play this game. It's all good. But how about you own some Roblox? So we actually bought $10 of Roblox stock so she can watch that and kind of learn how the stock market works and investments work and saving your money and things like that. So it is up to us to teach those things that we say should be taught in the public school system. And that is not. So we can complain about what is not there and what should be there, or we can fill in the gaps. And I think that is our job as parents anyway. So again, I encourage you to reach out and do some investigative research on, stocks for kids. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go here. the Black Business School uh, actually, Dr. Boyce Watkins, he has a course for kids, and so it he makes it digestible for kids to understand. So you can go through the courses with the kids. It's pretty affordable, as you can see. It's been featured on Forbes and HuffPost and Black Enterprise, CNN, and others. But I think this is really good. Layla and I will be doing this later on. If your kids aren't doing anything this summer, and you don't have any other plans for them, you want to keep their brain engaged and kind of get them out of the video games and things like that. This is a great thing to start getting them into, especially when it's kind of taught on their level, kind of giving them the vocabulary, and just starting to lay those building blocks, that foundation of financial literacy for your kids. And I don't think it can start too early, in all honesty. I didn't have this growing up, and many of us did not, especially since it wasn't taught in schools. And so we got it when we got it, if we were lucky enough to get it. I know a lot of adults that have never had that experience in how any of these things work. So, I encourage you to take a look at that wherever you find it, and just start exposing your kids to this information, because it is tremendously important. Let's see, I probably can show you some other ones that we decided to go with. So, having the conversation with her, I asked her what her favorite companies were. And of course, Disney, McDonald's, things like that. So, we have stock in all that stuff, because that's what she was interested in. Netflix. So anything that she, thought was kind of cool, we looked at where it was trading at, what the trend was. And we got a little bit there. And again, not going crazy here, but just trying to have start that experience for her to have something to look at and to watch and kind of learn and get excited about. So just wanted to share that with you. Thought that was pretty fun. I got to make sure that I make it fun and I don't go too much into teacher mode and make it not fun for her, because dad can do that. So I definitely got to be careful. But again, this is day 2 of my vaccine. I wanted to come to you and share that with you. I know I'm kind of late, but like I said, I'm kind of laying back. I'm feeling like a 7 out of 10. Maybe I'm like a 6.5, but I'm good. I'm good. I don't have a fever. I don't really have body aches and chills or, anything like that. I'm really doing pretty darn good, all things considered. So I feeling super blessed that this has been, the experience. And I hope that, seeing as, okay, next day is day 3, you should be getting better from wherever that is. So if that's the case, I do it all again in a second. All right. But I will be back tomorrow with the show tomorrow night. Do keep in mind, the 1-on-1, 3-on-3 basketball tournament is at the end of July. KSPtournament.com is where you can go ahead and register for the tournament. That is going to be a blast. Let's see if I can put that up here really quick. So you can register again at www.ksptournament.com or call 360-340-3581 for any questions that you may have. You can also email at subscribe@ksptournament.com. All right. And again, that tournament is July 30, July 31, and August 1. So hope to see you there. Lots of fun, lots of prizes. Should be a really good weekend. Really excited. So we are sure looking forward to that. Anything else I want to tell you? Oh, again, wanted to remind you, our new Saturday show will air at 9:30 p.m. with Tasia Green. As you know, we will be doing our weekly podcast. So we look forward to starting that show. And then, of course, shout out to Reverend Ellington. As you know, we do our 2x2 studies. And so hopefully you are subscribed to his channel. As I think the last two shows, I think, have aired on his channel. I haven't put them up on mine yet, but I will. But again, he has a morning devotional every morning to help you start your day. And then he has a few other shows that he does. And then we usually do our show. We actually usually record on Monday and it airs like Tuesday or Wednesday. So again, stay tuned for that. And with that, I'm going to bid you adieu because I'm going to go and I think I'm going to finish watching Sweet Tooth, the Netflix show. I can't remember the actor's name, but he's a pretty cool dude. I like him. Show's kind of strange, but kind of cool too. Just something for me to do. All right. I'm Marwan Cameron. This is The Conduit, and I will see you next time.